Well, good afternoon. I hope you're all okay, staying safe. The weather's handsome, innit? I first want to say thank you very much to all the comments that we had yesterday with regards to the ceremony that we had yesterday afternoon over the King George V Memorial Walk, regarding the putting the flowers there. They were made by some members of the Hale O'Connell Society and the Hale Heart Society. They've done a fantastic job, absolutely cracking. Really proud of what they've done. And it's in memory of all those that have passed away in Cornwall with COVID in this last 12 months. So, there's lots of people out there that are struggling and they need our help. And we should be, hopefully, that some of us can, if anybody wants anything, if we can do anything to support them, we will. So, thank you very much. We say, stay safe. You look whether everything is coming up roses. That's what we say. Everything's handsome. Now I'm going to do this one. It's called Auction Sale. Comes on Richard Henry. We to call him Richard John James Henry for short. Clean as your boots and comb your hair. Better put on your second best suit, cause that is caggled over with peace hoop, and you aren't able to go school day. You can go up sale with me. I've been wanting a Mangle for years, and now there's one up for sale. Now look, your father, your dinner's in the oven. Boy and me's going sale. Order, please, shouted the auctioneer as he rapped on the table. First, what am I bid for this lovely overstrung 7'6" piano? Overstrung, said the man in the front. I thought there was something the matter with him. No, my man, there's nothing wrong. That refers to his insides. Yes, said the man. That's what doctor said about my maid Lizzie Ann. She was overstrung. Would someone like to try it? 'Tis a good piano. Only hymns ever been played on it is Sundays. Up goes Joe Muggins, what to play down the little chapel. Loud cheering as Joe sat down and played I Thought I Saw a Putty Cat. To have a better effect, he lifted the cover of the piano, and out jumped a mouse. It sprang on Joe's bald head, ran along the table and up the sleeve of the auctioneer's coat. He quickly grabbed the bottom of his sleeve to keep the mouse from running down again, and shouted, I got him, but he didn't know what to do with him when he hadn't. And hot water down her neck, that'll shift, said mother. All the woman shouted, No, don't leave him go. Look, out there he is, as the mouse was seen looking out over his collar. Just as he go, I get sneeze, and the mouse was never seen again from that day to this. The piano was left unsold. Now here's a lovely chef with a secret drawer that nobody ever found out open. 'Tis said it used to belong to an old miser who died leaving a fortune. But where 'tis, nobody to know. Hark, you can hear something in it now. As he rattled the chest, bidding went up till 25 shillings was reached. It was knocked down to Mrs. Goninian. Stayed up all night she did, looking for the treasure. 3 penn'orth of firewood was all she made of that chest. Now mother couldn't keep her eyes off that Mangle, all newly painted with red and green stripes. He's looking some handsome, and she said if he went work, he'll look good in the front room. After a few odds and ends were sold, it was the Mangle's turn. How about you ask the auctioneer, says mother to a woman in front. Will you start the bidding? No, says she. Don't cost me nothing now. I had to go next door to my mangling. 1/2 crown, said mother. Cost that in paint, says the owner. 5 shillings, said Mrs. Winks. 6 shillings, shouted mother. 7 shillings bid old Billy Winks. 'Tis between the Winks and the Jinks, laughed the auctioneer. 7 and 6, screamed mother. And you needn't call my house with no more coal, Billy Winks. There was no more bids after that, so mother had the Mangle. I got my donkey and cart outside, remarked Tom Tiddley. I'll get home for 8. It took 3 men and 4 women to get the Mangle up in the cart, and when they did, the donkey went lie down. 'Tis some job, said Tom Tiddley. The last time he went lie down, he was there for 2 days, and he'd been there now if he wasn't for the band come along and played the national anthem. He won't be there no 2 days if I don't know anything about it, said mother. Hold hard a minute. I'll be here again. Over she goes to Lizzie's antique shop, and soon was back again with 2 ounces of pepper. She no sooner started to blow some of the pepper over the donkey's head when up he jumped, and if he sneezed once, he sneezed 40 times, and bolted up the road. He's a good donkey go when he's going, said Richard Henry. Yesterday he passed me so fast, I didn't see him until he was out of sight. What's for day, Feather? Asked Richard Henry. If he's stew, answered Feather. What's that? You'll be lucky if you get any. Comes on. Help me get the mangle upstairs, says Feather. Upon that in come Mother. What do we mean, put upstairs for? She asked. Well, got oil can, and I left an oil can upstairs, there replied Feather. Now, every wash day 'tis like a fair. All the neighbours to come in. Feather, I haven't got no time to go work. Now, I just got a late one here now from the late Johnny Barber. He was always a quiet sort of chap, though as deep as the Biscay Bay. We know it as one who had naught to spare and little enough to say. But if ever a thing were airy freeze, there was never a doubt to fear. You could safely wedge your Sunday shirt, who would collar the lion's share. He took to the fishing the same as we, and we soon got his measure then, for he was butter or back a short, and would scrounge off at the other men. But if ever a thing you forgot yourself, and you mentioned your lapse in mind, he was up on the deck like a scolded cat, with a gale of wind behind. He went on through life right to journey's end in the same little narrow way, just ordering a trifle here and there as he thought for a rainy day. A few figures scrolled in a little black book, just a record of joys denied, and that was the substance of his account when the poor old scrounger died. Thank you very much. Take care.